What's going on, motivators? We got another video. We got to talk about Democrat lies to black people and brown people. Why are the neighborhoods still looking like trash and all the violence that we have in it? I'm not saying that we don't have bad places all over the United States, but it just seems to me that the Democrat places are so bad with gang-related. All of those places is just going willy-nilly and no one is doing anything about it. And those people keep voting for the Democrats over and over again. The streets looks like shit, gang infested.
How bad is the opioid epidemic here in Baltimore?
It's terrible. My daughter, whole man put me out. That turns me back onto the streets.
Coping with life on the streets isn't easy.
No, it's not. My life is too precious to be out here doing the opium and all that bullshit. It's too much.
And think about this in that sense. If you have the opioid thing going on the streets, those kids who are growing up, they grew up into that stuff. Selling and doing all of this, and probably doing it themselves. It's like an endless cycle. But they keep telling you they're going to do those changes for you and nothing happens. And you keep voting the same way over and over again.
Black voters were saying, we don't know what President Obama has done for us. And I think the same holds true, where we have to get out there and talk about the accomplishments. But part of that is going door to door, talking to voters wherever they are every single day. That ground game is so key this year, just as it was in 2012. And it's going to be critical.
I mean, nothing have changed. They have nothing they have done for black people. Back in 1960, after everything changed, black people have only become worse. Worse.
State of the City address, Mayor Scott noted his priorities for the year, and that includes one of the most talked about concerns following this winter, fixing the city's roads.
DOT will pave 25 lane miles of road and fill 25,000 potholes.
Scott says in the coming weeks, the City Department of Public Works and Department of Transportation will be doing a 90-day blitz, repairing and cleaning up roads and sidewalks. The mayor also touted the city's continued historic reduction in violent crime. Scott says he will release his second 5-year violence reduction plan this summer. Neighbors tell WJZ they agree that continuing to drive down both violent and quality of life crimes should be a top priority.
Well, all that stuff going on, it's still the same thing. Those cities are still crap. They're still ran down like nothing is happening. Why is it that those cities are always the same? Donald Trump just went over and he made DC better than they've ever been in years.
It's more dead now, though. A lot of people gone. Like if you see behind me, a lot of vacant. This block probably like the whole vacant, everything vacant, probably like 2 houses, 3 houses on this block.
This is not just one place. This is like constant. Like, I don't understand. Just one great cities. Like, where's the money going to? Bring policing in those neighborhoods. Rebuild the neighborhoods. Make it something that's prosperous. Like, not just crime-ridden places. I mean, you could see all those cities are the same. Round down, all those cities there, round down, trash looking. It's the same thing. I mean, why do you keep voting for the same thing? Nothing is changing.
These buildings here, these are row homes, and they really look like they've been burnt out. Jesus Christ. It's like something from a war zone.
How can you say you're doing something better for the city and this is what it looks like? Stop voting against your own interests. It does not make sense. Stop voting against your own interests. These people keep lying to you. Every year they say the same thing. At least every 4 years. Vote for us, we got you. Nothing happens.
Right.
I don't get those things. It's like, how could the government or the people that we vote into power, mayors, governors, how could this be happening? There should be something to make this better. Where are the trash trucks to take all the debris out? How could we say we are doing better when you have this graffiti all over the place, right? If we don't have anybody to enforce it, it's going to keep on being this way. A dirt town, no one wants to stay there. Property value being down. Guess what? No one is bringing any business into those places because it's not safe.
Of the abandonment that's been going on, and this is an old mall. And while it looks like it was probably amazing back in its heyday when it was thriving, now it's literally, it's just a pile of old.
It's a pile of trash. That's what it is. It's a pile of trash. These people are lying to you. Stop voting against your own interests. They're lying to you.
Often enough, and they don't come quickly enough.
Already there's concern that the country's dirtiest city could become even dirtier. If the mayor's proposed budget passes, the tipping fee charged at the city's landfill will double.
It's going to make it much worse.
Residents fear the higher landfill fees will simply encourage more illegal dumping, leaving some communities in an even dirtier predicament, one that could take a while to clean up.
The trash need to be up. That's it.
Again, I want to feel bad, but I don't want to feel bad. Those people, if I ask them who they vote for, I guarantee it's going to say Democrat. I mean, it could be a slim chance that it's not, but majority of them going to vote Democrat. Because that's what you keep getting. You keep getting those Democrat governors who don't fix anything. Try something new. You don't like a Republican, but try something new that may change what's going on within the city. I keep saying over and over again, Governor Westmore, you have Governor Newsom, they keep stealing the money. The money is going back into their pockets and not for the people. The roads are disgusting. Homelessness is still bad. Trash all over the street. Nothing good happened in the Democrat state. Nothing good. They're lying to you, and y'all still voting for it.
Needles they gave out.
Absolutely no cameras.
Yeah.
So why no transparency if that's city money?
63 homicides in a 2-block radius.
Oh, what a little oasis here.
In 10 minutes.
That's crazy. Homicides, killing back and forth. Like, what's going on? What's going on? They got to do a change.
We can have you in a bed.
I am city council. I love your perspective. Hopefully in 10 years, this is a video everyone can watch and be like, wow, that was crazy. They allowed that to happen on the streets. Philadelphia.
Hey, look.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's what the trank does?
Yes, that's what the trank does.
Again, it's all about the policies that you let in your states. These people are trying to help people, the government is trying to help people with their so-called policies, but they're only making things worse. More people on the street, city looks like trash. It's never ended.
These policies oftentimes happen when we had people who were making the decisions that were either misguided, uninformed, or just flat malicious, and use their time in the seats to be able to increase disparities. Well, I want to be clear, that's not going to be me. And that's not going to be our team.
Yeah, but I see him already. Nothing is changing. It's getting worse in Baltimore. These people, they tout a good game, but nothing changes. Nothing changes. Show me a city that's doing better.
How are you strategizing to come up with the tools needed but to prevent these kinds of takeovers from the federal government?
Excellent question. Just two quick things. One, I just want to lift up the fact that the very places that are under attack are all spaces that are led by Black leaders. So we just got to name it. I know we know that, but I want to say it out.
It has to do with the policies that the Black leaders are enabling in their own cities. You have this guy, Mayor Johnson, who's touting this right here. He cares more about illegal immigrants than his own people, constituents. And then they're going to claim, well, everybody's a constituents now. They're illegal. Was no different from Adams over in New York, who are paying $200, $300 for people in a nice hotel. but the constituents were on the streets. There is no one saying anything about immigrants neither. Why do they keep touting the same policies over and over again and they're hurting the same people they should be caring about? Those things don't make sense to me. Anyway, let me know what you think inside the comments. All right, motivators, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, but most importantly, subscribe to A Black Veteran's Perspective. Stay motivated.